There was not a day that went by that she didn't feel like taking her car and driving it off the road. She imagined the sweet release of being plunged into sub-zero freezing water. She had read she would only survive for 60 seconds, and that was okay with her, as she could feel the water literally choking her, her body, all of her extremities losing feeling, as she slipped into the darkness, which she called home, the final comfort, her final resting place. As she thought about taking that sweet barrel of a gun and putting it right in her mouth, blowing her brains out of the back of her head, not one day went by when she didn't think of lighting her house on fire and locking herself in. The sweet smell of her burned flesh, signifying that her earthly race had been run. But then, she discovered pole vaulting, and that changed her life. His mother and father raped him constantly. They would sell him to other pedophiles in the community. When he was a young boy, he learned a deep sense of shame. After killing both of his parents and then being sentenced to a juvenile hall for only 3 years because of the heinous nature of their crimes against him, he finally started running. Ironically, something he should have done years before. He ran and ran. He jumped over a hurdle. He finally found his sister, his long-lost sister, later in life, and she raped him. And that gave him the strength to pursue his dreams of running and jumping over hurdles. And now he is here to compete in the Tokyo COVID Games. This is a very inspiring story. This young girl, for many, many years, was a Nazi. Raised in a small, quiet suburban town in Georgia, she discovered the alt-right at a young age. She started live streaming, started asking questions about Jewish people and the shapes of other people's skulls. For many years, she became a shitposter. She fought against misogyny in the alt-right online community for many years, establishing herself as one of the preeminent shitposter trolls in the neo-Nazi gaming community. Then, she left all that behind to swim at the Tokyo Games. No longer a Nazi, though not really comfortable with everyone, different races. We did observe that. She was a little weird. But she's here now, leaving all that behind to be an Olympian, what she was destined to be. We are investigating an incident where there was a swastika in the pool locker room. We're not accusing her, but we're not exactly exempting her either. But that's what you're going to get at the Olympics.